I'm Alex Weathersby, and this is my web series review for Lucy Lewis Can't Lose. This is an original TV-style series about an uncool teenage girl, Lucy, who is forced to confront her biggest fear of public speaking when the day needs saving. Some elements about this web series that I really liked were the fourth wall breaking. I felt like that was a good way to add in exposition without the typical frustration that comes from it and feeling like, oh, these details are only being thrown in for the audience's benefit. I also thought it definitely added some good humorous moments to the web series and ingratiated us to the character. I also really liked that Lucy's disability is not the main focus of her story, that she's not inspiration porn. It acknowledged some inter-community issues with disabilities. Another character doesn't view her as disabled enough because Lucy has hip dysplasia and uses a singular crutch instead of using a wheelchair or being an amputee. I feel like this web series did a good job of showing that Lucy's disability definitely has an effect on her life, how people treat her, and the opportunities she's given. But it also didn't come off as that we were supposed to feel so incredibly sorry for her, or we were supposed to view her as inspirational. So I felt like it was definitely a positive portrayal of a character with a disability. Some things that I felt could have been done better in this web series were there were a few moments with a shaky camera, which typically comes from using a mount, like a shoulder mount, or just holding the camera instead of having the camera on a tripod. I really liked the free school lunch storyline, but I would have appreciated if in the very first episode that had maybe been hinted at a little bit to kind of give the story a more general flow. And I also would have liked, especially with the fourth wall element, to see some more of Lucy's dreams, what she wants to do with her life, what her interests are. And then finally, I felt like David as a character was a little flat, because this is such a short series and because the plot was done so concisely. That is something that's really easy to fall into. As a whole, I thought he was a fun character and I really liked his inclusion, but I would have liked to see a little more complexity in his personality. I would watch this web series if you like short series. This particular series has 6 episodes. They typically run 5 to 6 minutes about, so it's a really good series to watch all in one night. If you're looking for series that have younger characters, this would be a good web series for you. The teenagers in the story are all in high school, and they actually look like teenagers, which we don't see on TV very much, so that's cool. And I really liked the quick-paced and snarky dialogue, so if that's something you're interested in a series, something that definitely hits at the feelings of being an adolescent, that the world is unfair, you're just trying to figure out who you are and what you want, then this is a really good series for you. If you prefer series with supernatural elements, this is not the series for you. There are no supernatural, magical, fantasy elements in this web series. If you prefer literary-based web series, then you might want to check out something else. This is a completely original work. If you prefer drawing on characters that already exist, whose personalities have already been roughly drawn, and the web series is just filling in those pieces, then this isn't the web series for you. And if you prefer older characters, so characters in college or who are adults in the working world who have different motivations and different things in their life to focus on, then this might not be a good web series for you to watch. Right. As always, like to comment and subscribe. If you think I forgot to mention something, if you agree or disagree with anything I said, please don't hesitate to post below, and I'll see you next time.